Hello there, everybody. Welcome. I am glad you are here with me today. Thank you. I am so happy and blessed that everybody is here because lately the enemy has been really acting really strange, and I would love to give a shout out. Actually, I'm gonna give a standing ovation if I can stand up. Ugh. To my sister Sonia Simone Dungy and Mr. Mitch Race for their perseverance on on Sonia's podcast. They had some technical difficulties, but you know what? They kept it moving. They didn't. They gave a good fight, and I'm sure they'll be coming back real soon, and they're going to just show out and do their bet and do their thing. Because I know that Mitch is fantastic and Sonia is fantastic too. So we'll just wait for their remix, as we say. I know it's coming up, and I can't wait for that to happen. So right now, I want to thank you for coming on to the Coach Dawn Allen podcast 119. And the name of the podcast is Energizing Tips for the Grown and Sexy. You know who you are. I want to say welcome. And can you put it in the chat to tell me where you are viewing from? I would appreciate it. And I feel so blessed for you to be here today. And for those who are new viewers, hello, how you doing? Please come back again. I'm here every week. And my name is Coach Dawn Allen, and I am the CEO of Stay Sexy Wellness. And I help overweight women or men who feel unworthy, unseen, and forgotten go from being stressed out to become motivated and to have energy and drive by making small changes in their nutritional value, self-care, and physical activity to become fit, fine, fabulous, and so sexy, loving yourself from the inside out. Yes, that's what I love doing because that's what we're here for. We're here to help each other, and that is my new calling. I recently retired from the school board from 27 years of being an ESC teacher. And, for a long time, that was my calling. That was it. But now I know that was setting me up for what I'm doing now. I was educating children. For now, I'm educating adults, and it's challenging, but I love it. I have full time to just do what I need to do. So let me tell you a little bit how my story and how I came here, how I got here. I was overweight, and I knew it, and over time, it grew up on me. The doctor says, you gain 1 or 2 pounds a year. It happens. I gained a good 50 pounds and I didn't even know I even did it. It just happened. But I know I had symptoms. I had signs. I had brain fog. But my clothes was too tight. And I was wearing a size 18. I refused to get a bigger size. I was squeezing myself into these pants. And I felt very, very uncomfortable, heavy, dragging. My knees were dragging. I was just no energy, low energy. It was awful. But my knees was like the worst because I would walk and then it was give out. And it was so scary. And I really didn't want to have one of them motorized machine, those little motorized scooters I see people with. People my age, I'm looking around, I'm looking at them and they're dragging their feet and they're dragging, looking all sad. And I didn't want that, but that's where I was heading. But I know I didn't want it. But one day I was sitting home and the Lord told me to get on the scale, and I did that. And I seen this crazy number, 203 pounds. And that was awful for me because I told myself that I would never, ever weigh 200 pounds. But I did. I weighed 2+. So I lied to myself. Because I was the weight that I said I would never, ever would be. So, I realized that, don't ever say ever, because guess what? That sure enough can happen. And that's what happened to me. So from there, I said, what do I do? So I was, once again, urged and guided to go to my computer. And I really didn't know what I was searching for. I just kept on searching. And then I seen it. I knew it was a school, and it resonated with my heart. I signed up instantly. And 10 months later, I became an integrated nutrition health coach. And while I was studying hard, what to eat, when to eat, how to eat, and I did it. I was doing them things. And all of a sudden I lost 20 pounds and I didn't know that. I'm like, oh, okay, this thing works. Just eating, changing habit It works. It's changing. It's changing. You know, what I'm eating works. But I really wasn't doing everything I was supposed to do. Not everything. So I said, you know what, let me stop. Because I did not like to exercise. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't like exercise. I didn't want to sweat. I didn't like to sweat. Nope. But, you know, I had to change my stinking thinking. So I had to change my whole mindset. So I changed my mindset, whereas as I sweated, the bad toxins came out my body, all the fat came out. So that's how I had this to change my mindset. So now, baby, it's sweat on, baby. Sweat on, sweat on. So that's what I do now. I help people to do what I did, to lose 50 pounds. So that's you. I'm here. I'm your girl, Coach D. And, you know, I just turned 66. So I feel good. I feel good. You know, I feel good about my age. I'm not ashamed. And, you know, I'm not dead. I'm still trucking. I got a lot of energy to go. So I'm going to show you the things I'm doing. And the topic this evening. Oh, you know, let me see. Let me stop being rude. Let me see who's here. Let me say hello to see who's here. Okay, I have Mitch. Thank you. Oh, Harlem in the house. I have Coach Dawn. I'm not really sure where she's hailing from, but hey, Coach Dawn. Hey, girl. Hi, hey, Jeremy. I don't know where you calling. Oh, Rosie. Hey, I don't know where you're hailing from. We have Harlem. I said that. I'm not sure where that person's hailing from. Oh, Orlando. You're in Orlando, Florida. I didn't know that. We got to hook up. The Dawns have to hook up. You're only 2 hours away from me. What? Yes. Okay. I see you. Okay. You are not far from me. Let me see who's on Facebook land. Let me see. Miss Sonia Simone. Oh, she's in the Strong Islands in the house. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes. So let me tell you about the topic and how I came up with this topic. So I retired, like I said. So I go to the gym. I go to the gym every day. I said every day. I go every morning. I go to the gym now because I have time. You know, I used to get up early in the morning to go to the workplace. Now I go to the gym to work out. I like that. Workplace, work out. Hey, I like that. So anywho, I went to the gym, and you know, after my workout, I go to the sauna first, and then so I was sitting there. This lady came in, this older lady, and she sat down plump, you know, and she looked busted. And I said, "You all right?" And she said, "Yeah, I just had my first training with my trainer." And I said, "Okay." And I was talking to her, you know, we were talking a little bit, and she was telling me, I was giving her some tips about different things. And I said, "Well, why are you doing what you're doing?" You know, she said, "Because I want to have energy to play with my grandson." I'm like, "Oh, I do. I understand. I can relate to that." How many of y'all can relate to needing energy to work with your grandchildren or other young individuals? How many can y'all relate to that? Put it in the chat. I have 3. So she said her grandson was 5 years old, and she said a very, 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 very funny story. She said that her grandson was holding her hand, right? And he's helping her cross the street. So he sees the car. He said, "Stop. Stop it, right? Stop. My grandmother needs to cross the street." And she moves real slow. We all fell out. And we fell out in the sauna. We just fell out because she was doing it. He said she moves real slow. So I said that was so cute. So I thought that I would talk about energy, because let me see who in chat has grandchildren that they may need to have energy. Anybody needs? Oh, thank you, Dawn, Miss Dawn. I thank you. Thank you for that compliment. I appreciate that. You think I look good. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, something don't crack. I'm not gonna say the whole thing, but you know, something don't crack. You know how it go. That's what they tell us about us. You know how it go. We age. Let's say we age well. I say we age well. Thank you. We age well. Let me see if anybody had anything commenting about any grandchildren on Facebook. Let's see. I know Strong Island has a grandchild, and he has a lot of energy. I already know that. But anyway, so I want to talk about energy, and it's called Energizing for the Grown and Sexy. So you know who you are. Okay. So that is why I chose a particular topic. So we're going to talk about as we get older, if you don't know, our energy reduces. Okay. And I thought about that. It's so funny how they always say a comment. I think it's a quote that energy is wasted for the youth, something like that. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, as we get older, our energy it declines. Okay, it declines for several reasons. It declines because of age, get older, age, illness, and other lifestyle factors. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about some things that we can do to help improve and boost our energy. Okay, so the first part we're going to talk about energy reduction due to age. So first of all, we lose energy by aging. So what it is we have this engine, I want to say, we lose this energy producing engine, and it's called mitochondria. So it's like a car. Let's say it's a car. And as a result, we have a adenosine triphosphate. And this molecule, it brings the energy to the cell. So it's like saying we have a car, that's the mitochondria, and then the ATP is the gas. So we need the gas to fuel the engine. Okay, so it's like that's what the combination is, or the relationship is. So as we age, it's a reduction in the mitochondria. Okay, and it's a reduction in the ATP. Also, we lose muscle mass on top of that. Okay, so we lose muscle mass, which means we have less cells to fuel. Okay, that means less mitochondria, less ATP. Now we're more tired, and you're more tired, then you don't want to work out, you don't want to move, which means you know that thing, if you don't use it, you lose it. So then you get weaker and you shrink your muscles. So all that happens because due to aging. Okay. Next, chronic illness. So we have depression. Chronic illness can make you depressed. You have arthritis. You don't want to move. You have heart attack. All these things, these illnesses, you lose energy because you're tired and you feel weak and you're depressed. And all these things, you can't move. So then that's also use energy because you don't feel well. Medication. 3, medication. Some medication has side effects. It may make you drowsy. It may make you depressed. So you have to lose energy that way. You don't feel like moving. You don't want to move, or you can't move because of the way it makes you feel. 4, poor diet. A lot of us, you want to stay away from that processed food, or you might want to make sure you eat the right amount of calories. If you eat too much, you feel kind of slow and groggy. If you don't eat enough, then you feel weak and tired. So you got to get that balance. And then the 5th one is lifestyle. Lifestyles like stress. Being stressed out make you lose your energy. You don't get enough sleep. You're tired. You don't want to move. You need to go night-night. And isolation. If you feel isolated, like we had COVID, sometimes you might not feel like you don't want to do anything. You just feel tired. You don't want to move. You have no motivation to do anything. So those are some of the things that will reduce our energy levels. Now, to boost energy levels, now we're going to turn it around a little bit. So the first one we'll talk about is diet. You want to be careful. You want to have diet that's low in sugar and definitely no processed food, or low in processed food. So what you want to do, you want to eat enough calories and nutrients to meet your needs. So like I said, you want to have low sugar and no processed or limited processed food. Number 2, sleep. You want to get like 7 to 9 hours of sleep. That way your body is able to produce and get rest and reboot itself and digest your food while you're sleeping. That's a fantastic way to lose weight. Just go to sleep. Go night-night. Okay? 3rd is stress. Boy, stress ain't no joke. It seems like stress will either make you want to eat or make you like eat too much or not enough. I don't know what's worse, stress that makes you eat more or stress that makes you lose weight. I think it's probably stress that makes you lose weight. To me, my opinion is I think it's more dangerous because if you eat too much, you can stop. But if you have stress where your body just sheds weight, that's a whole different thing. And the last one is exercise. Exercise. That is the one that will give you the most energy out of all of those is exercise. So it's recommended that you do 150 minutes of some kind of aerobic or some kind of movement. Aerobic. About 150 minutes of aerobic exercises, and at least 2 times a week, some type of muscle strengthening or some kind of resistant training, because you have to move those muscles. You have to move your arms, your legs, everything. Because if you don't use it, you're going to lose it, and you don't want to do that. We need all our energy. Okay, so that's pretty much the fastest way. I'm gonna say the fastest way to get energy is to exercise. Okay, so that is one tip is healthy lifestyle. Now, so that's what to do. And another one, another area is the opposite. We're going to talk about reserving our energy, being kind of frugal with it. It's a little stingy with our energy. So this is called the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps. First one is priority, planning, pacing, and positioning. So pretty much priority is okay. You know you got to do some things, right? So what's more important? Going to the doctors, going shopping. Okay, so you know what you have to do. So you want to do the first thing that's the most important thing first, because that way you have so much energy per day. Okay, so let's be smart about it and put whatever activity you have that's the most important, do that first. Okay, prioritize. So you're preserving your energy. Okay, you're preserving it, you're being smart about it. P, planning. Plan your day so you know what you have to do. You're not just doing silly willy things. We plan your day so you know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so really should be plan your day and then prioritize it. But it's okay. Still a P. Pacing. Take your time. Don't rush. It's not a fire. Take your time. Just preserve your energy. Okay? Like cool mode. Take your time. Do what you got to do. You ain't got to rush. You don't have to. Remember, don't stress. Do your thing. So if you have this appointment, give yourself enough time to get there. Don't leave it the last minute. Just give yourself plenty of time to get ready. Prepare yourself. Okay? And the last one is positioning. This one I thought was very, very interesting. Positioning. It says maintain good posture when you're sitting or standing. It says you expand your lungs so that they can take in more oxygen. So I thought that really, really interesting. So you can apply this to anything that makes you feel tired while standing. So you want to stand up, make sure that you're standing or sitting down properly, because this is going to increase your oxygen, which is going to increase your energy. So that one we thought pretty interesting. That reminds me of what Stephen would say. Stephen Ashley, my friend, the LMT man. So these are the 4 things that you do to preserve your energy, right? Which is the 4 Ps: priority, planning, pacing, and positioning. And the other one to improve your energy are the other ones I just said earlier, which were, boost your energy by healthy lifestyles, by eating properly, by doing an exercise, reducing your stress, and getting enough sleep. So those are the tips for the grown and sexy. I hope that I help you to get your energy to prioritize your energy, to reserve your energy, or to boost your energy up. So I hope now if I give you value, please drop a V. Don't be stingy. Drop them V's in there. Y'all know y'all got some value out of this podcast. Don't play with me. Let me be sure who's giving me some comments. I'm going to Instagram first. Thank you. Let's see here. I got some comments. Let's see. Like I said, I really want to shout out to my sister, Sonia Simone, and Mr. Mitch Race for not giving up. Not giving up. Those are some G's in the house. That's right. Oh, thank you for great information. Dawn, I love your podcast last night, girl. I watched it several times, 3 or 4 times to be sure I didn't miss anything. So I want you to know y'all did a fantastic job. I'm going to shout you out as well. I'm going to shout you out. And I'm looking forward to the next episode. It's really, really good. I really, 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 really thank you. Really good. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you. Planning, pacing, positioning, prioritize. Those are the 4 P's that preserve your energy. So you don't have to be busting out there and just stressing out. Just take your time, just be like a cool Modi. Yes. So let's see if they had any comments for. Oh, hey. Oh, let's see. Washington's in the house. I think she's Washington. Okay. Oh, sleep is so underrated, but so important. Yes, Miss Karen. Yes, Miss Fraser. Oh, wow. We got Bahamas in the house. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the value. It's a cycle. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And you know what? Sleep was one of the things that I have. I'm gonna say had duh. Sleep was one of the things that really, really got me because sometimes I burned candle at both ends before I was jobbing. It was a lot of time I spent with doing reports at night, doing IEPs at night, and a lot of reports I had to do. And then working with the podcast. And I get so excited when I find some interesting content. I'll be up like 1 o'clock in the morning, and gotta be up at like 6 o'clock. And it's bad, I know, but being I'm retired now, I will be doing better. I will be doing better with my sleeping. So I know that's something that I have to work on because I have to be sure that I prioritize my day and be sure that I get enough sleep so I can be my best me, and also sit up straight, because I know my posture was really bad. I had a leaning posture thing. So as you know, we all have things to work on. Nobody's perfect. We are human becomings, and me as well, Coach D. I'm getting better. So I'm hoping that you all got value. I know you got value because you said you did. Thank you. And I gotta say thank you for coming and gracing me with your presence. I feel so blessed, and I will see you soon, very, very, very soon, very, very soon. I can tell you what's going on. Got some surprises in the house. So that's goodbye for now. I want to say stay well and healthy with Stay Sexy Wellness. Until next time. Goodbye.